Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. I am so pleased to have you here with me. Josh, Chester, as well as anybody who's lurking and just hanging out. It is lovely to have you here. This is very likely to be the last stream of Subnautica. Which, if I'd said those words 6 weeks ago, I would have been nothing but happy. Because as much as the game was very compelling, even after the first stream, it was terrifying. And I mostly didn't enjoy playing it. I just wanted to keep playing it because it was compelling. Compelling, but not fun. But since then, it's expanded to become one of my favorite games ever. Probably the best survival game I'm aware of. And knowing that it's going to end is kind of bittersweet. I think one of the best things about Subnautica is that it does end. It has a story. It's got a structured beginning, middle, and end. You have a goal. One of the things I struggle with a lot of survival games is not really having a goal. I enjoy playing Minecraft, but I can't stick with it because there's nothing specific to do. Whereas here, there is the story. And I think that's one of its great strengths. And so, coming to the end does kind of suck. But also, the reason it's so good is because it comes to an end. It is time to stop speaking around in circles and instead play Subnautica. Let us... Whoops! I clicked in the wrong place. And now everything's wrong. Oh no. Oh no, OBS is having a bit of a hissy fit. Relax, it's okay, probably. Yes! There we go. So, last stream, probably the most important thing that happened was I met the Sea Emperor, Leviathan, who is, I have to admit, terrifying, but is also good. Hello, Shadow Mage. And she told me that if I get her hatching enzymes, which will help her babies hatch, then she will give me the cure, and I'll be able to leave. And those require all these specific items. And I went hunting around the world. However, I'm going to go back to her lair, because I suspect where she is like where you're supposed to start looking. There are 4 teleporters from there outward, and there are 5 ingredients, and it kind of makes sense. It's fine, Cahill. It might be the same. But yeah, before we go back to her lab, I would like to just show off a slight change I made to my base. Keep in mind, this is a base I am probably never going to come back to. But it's fine. Also, Cahill, it's very cute of you to call Dragon Ball Z sci-fi.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I increased the size of my alien containment facility, and I filled it with Reginalds. So Cuddlefish has Reginald friends now. Look! Look it! Looky. Hello, friend. And look they. So yeah, that was a very important thing I did. I would argue the most important thing. Oh no, Cahill. I'm definitely going to do something with Cuddle Friend. I'm not going to leave him here to just not die, but not He wouldn't be happy in a tank forever. Reginalds are fine. They're Reginalds.
Captain, all systems online.
Anyway, so last stream I managed to find 2 of the items I needed. The bulbbush sample and the ghostweed sample. Now, part of what made me think that the lab would be a good place to look is I know one of the teleporters leads to the same place where you get the ghostweed. So it got my brain thinking. Oh, also I made some ion power cells for my prawn suit. So I'm gonna have lots more power. And it is time to return to Scary Land. For not quite the last time, but near to the last time. Also, now that I've got improved jump jets on here, I mostly just glide down through the deep Grand Reef, avoiding like 90% of it. Because it's scary. If it makes you feel better, Toucans, I don't think the writers of this knew any of the actual science. Hi, Crab Squid. Yes, we can be friends one last time. Toucans, basically our job is to help a giant fish hatch her tiny fish babies, and then she will supposedly cure us of the disease that is infecting the entire planet. I say supposedly because she has given us 0 proof. But she's also the only thing on this planet that can speak to us, and fuck it, I see no reason to not trust her. God, I have grown to love this game. That doesn't mean it's not scary. No, Gold. She's given proof that she can cure us. I still have mild suspicion that she will not cure us. And in her defense, Toucans, I have no reason not to trust her. I suspect there's a ghost Leviathan right behind me. Am I right? I was! But I just kept moving, because fuck that. Oh, Toucans, were you here last stream? I don't think I remember you being here. Because, if not, you will get to witness her, not quite in the best way, but you will get to witness she. She. I'm going to admit, I mean, I said this at the start, it's going to be sad to leave this. This is a beautiful game. I think it does everything possible right. And as much as it scares me, it's been one of my favorite gaming experiences. Toucans, I can say with confidence that she is not a spider. I cannot say much more than that with confidence. Juice, the game is not over. But today is probably the last stream. Man, I'd forgotten how long this path is. Because recently, at least, most of the times I've done it off stream with, like, a YouTube video to distract me. Juice, I am... Cahill, I don't know if Juice is, like, muted or not, so please don't lie to Juice. Juice, I found Mummy, I have not yet helped Mummy. That's what today is about. Because if Juice is mute lurking, Juice is going to be real confused. Sir, that is not swimming! God! I mean, that is also an option, Juice. That, Cahill. There sure are some noises. Okay. Ahoy, Niv. I just want to quickly do a bit of a repair job. And swing by here to get some food before we... it's not really food that'll keep. But I've got a fair amount of that. You know, there are sounds happening down here which do not normally happen down here, and it confuses me. I think I showed this off last time. I've got a bunch of bladderfish in here. They're an okay food source, an amazing water source. It goes pretty well, Niv. We're very possibly going to finish the game soonish. And by soonish, I mean, like, today. I don't know how long this will take. Because even as, like, assuming I find the ingredients for the enzymes very soon, I still don't know, like, is there a whole thing after that? Or is she just gonna help me? We'll see. I will say one thing that makes me quite happy that they handle very well in their design is the DP deeps are not as dark as they would be in a real ocean. So the Lost River, the deep Grand Reef, and this all have light sources. Be they bioluminescent or, you know, lava. Hello, Chris. And I think that's a very clever design decision, just because, you know, if everything below 1,000 meters was 100% dark all the time, it wouldn't be very interesting visually. You really do, Niv. As I said, as someone who's terrified of the ocean, who still hates significant parts of this game, I consider it one of my favorite games ever, and the best game of its type ever made. Correct, Toucans. But, like, they could have forced you to rely on... where is the lava castle? They could have forced you to rely on artificial light sources and things. But this is so much more visually interesting. Oh, Chris, if your character creation isn't chaos, then you're not D&Ding right. Also, there is a dragon around here. Oh yeah! Chimeras are rad as fuck. There should be a hole to the center of the earth not too far away. That's not it. I remember this. This weird, like, cracked dome. At least vaguely. There we go. So, Toucans, I don't know if you saw this either. The area I was in just now is officially called the inactive lava zone. Because there's only a little bit of lava. This is called the active lava zone, or sometimes the lava lakes. Because this is where all the rest of the lava is. That's actually a good point as well, Gold, which I hadn't really considered. Yeah, by using different light sources. I got a little bit stuck there. And I'm not sure what I got stuck on. Toucans, it is very dangerous. But fortunately, I can temporarily fly. That's a sea dragon leviathan, by the way. Very big, very scary. Got some big Cthulhu energy going on. Heck your DM, Chris. You should be able to make whatever stupid jokes you like when doing character creation. I don't think I'm gonna need any more ion. Well, ion cubes. But I'm also just gonna get them because they're free. Okay. Oh? I'm stuck? I'm stuck. Why am I stuck?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Huh. What? What? Why am I stuck? I don't think the game knows I'm not underwater. The problem is I kind of need my prawn suit for safely exploring a bunch of places, so this makes me unhappy. Like, I can't jump at all. I can drill, and I can thingy, but I'm completely stuck to the ground. Oh, good. So I'm gonna see if going out to the water makes the game realize what's going on. God, that sound is scary. Okay. I can walk again. So I'm going to save now and try to take my prawn suit to the other spots. Man, this game is good, but it is buggy as heck. So yeah, there's a portal this way. And I have, as I said, a slight suspicion that these portals take you to the places where you get the other stuff. Now, I've been wrong before.
Hey, call me
Heck!
Mr. Pig!
Red Mage! Thank you for the raid! Of all the times to raid. So. How are you enjoying Outer Wilds? I watched a bit, but not all of it. I am now looking for ingredients for thing that gets me cure. That's fine, Copper. Okay, this takes me to the bulb zone, but I've got a sample of the bulb. Okay, I don't need to explore this one. It looks... Chat, it looks like I was right and briefly smart. That is not necessary, Luca, since at the moment I don't care about what... I don't care about what Twitch thinks my viewers are, but it is still a very kind thing to say. Taking out the raid link is a good habit to get into, because if somebody... God damn it! This game is really good at forgetting that you're not underwater. If somebody is doing a partner push or something, then it helps them, because Twitch doesn't count raid viewers as viewers, because Twitch is dumb as fuck. We good, Prawn Suit? There we go. That's fair, Copper. Chester. Oh god. I don't even know who my own dad is. Yes, as T-Dragon says, it's a good habit. If someone is doing a partner push, it is exactly what they need. Oh god, I'm just a tiny little man. Oh lordy, that's dark. Hey, Prawn Suit, you want to come and help me not be too scared? Cahill, untrue. We're not going to get there for a while just because of the way numbers work. Chris, I don't care what the game wants me to do. I'm bringing my Prawn Suit. Where is this? Not particularly deep is part of the answer. We would, Cahill. But, I am... at the moment, I'm just trying to build a solid user base, which I have done, because y'all are rad. Viewer base, I should say. But also... like, I can't rely on big raids. Also, and this is kind of weird, at least at the moment, I don't care about doing a partner push. I don't care about partner at the moment. I'm having fun playing games. I'm having fun playing games with people I enjoy hanging out with. And I don't need much more than that at the moment. This is where I am? Cool. So that suggests that one of the things I need is over here. Sea crown, eye stalk, and fungal sample. Heck you, Cahill, but thank you. You're not a fungal sample. Oh lordy, I hope I don't get lost. Huh. It is very dark, which strongly suggests it's night, because I'm not even at 200 meters. Like, this is sea moth depth. Thank you for mic riding, Juice. It always makes me feel better. It is one of my favorite silly BTTV emotes. I don't even know which one I'm looking for. And now I'm not entirely sure how to get back where I came from. I mean, worst case scenario, I take the long walk all the way back to the Cyclops. T-Dragon, thank you for the sub for 4 months. Heck. Whoops. Oh, I think that'll get me back where I came from. I am hecked if I can find what I'm looking for. No, that doesn't seem useful. We've got light at least. But we also have creepy noises, which is always fun. Chris also super cute. Hi, Spadefish. What am I even looking for at this point? I mean, I know what I'm looking for, but... Or I know the 3 things I'm looking for. I just don't know which, if any of them, can reliably be found here. Now, you look slightly different. Are you a fungal sample? You do not appear to be. But... Yeah, I'll do that, Cahill.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The 3 things I'm still looking for are the eye stalk seed, the sea crown seed, and the fungal sample. I'm keeping an eye out for eye stalk and sea crown because I at least know what they look like. Ghostweed seed and bulb bush sample I've got. Huh. I had this little hope that, like, the things I was looking for would be really easy to find once I used the teleporters. That does not seem to be the case. Also, Cahill, I don't know if you just wanted to see the ingredients or if you were giving me a hint. I am deeply confusticated. Shadow Mage, thank you for confirming that you are not a bot. Maybe I'm wrong? Maybe it isn't here? There's a lot of salt here. Oops, I should probably drink something. Thank you, Luca. Oh. Yes? Yes, Cahill? You can say a thing. Have I been completely blind? I'm looking all around me. Is this fungus? No. Wait. No. They're called tree mushrooms. Thought the thing would be called fungus. I expected the thing you get from a tree mushroom to be called a tree mushroom sample. Okay. Thank you, Cahill. That was exactly the tip I needed. But also, that's like the only time in the game that the name of the thing isn't the name of the thing. They are gold, but I thought that the sample you get from the tree mushroom would be called a tree mushroom sample. Is it? That doesn't look anything like... Cahill. That doesn't look anything like what I just... How do I get a close-up of fungal sample? The answer is I don't. I'm not saying the game is wrong. I'm saying my confusion was justified. I don't want to Google. Anyway, this is fine, because now I found the thing I was most confused about. I mean, I say that. The thing I'm currently second most confused about, because I can't find my way back. I know that it was like a chasm, but apparently not the chasm I just went into. Oh, lordy. Look, as I said, worst case scenario, I can just walk my prawn suit back over to the Grand Reef. Do this the heckin' long way. I should have made a beacon, which I, like, kept and moved around. That would have been smart. Oh? Oh, are you whole? Or is this hole I have already explored? There are, after all, several holes. I don't think this is hole that goes deep. As I said, Cahill, every other sample in this game has been the name of the thing. The bulb bush gives me a bulb bush sample. So when I scan something called a tree mushroom, what I expect to get from it is a tree mushroom sample. Oh god. I've got to pause. I'll be back in a minute. I need to go get a bean. Because I forgot to bring my beans. I'll be like literally a minute. I'm not even gonna put on music. Beans! Okay. No, copper! That's the worst. Okay. This, by the way, is a fresh box of beans. And is it going to be coconut or spoiled milk? Oh! Oh, fresh beans taste much worse. Mmm. Mmm. That was spoiled milk. Cool, Cahill, that's good to know. Juice, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed making me eat a fresh, spoiled milk bean. Okay. Chasm, where are you? And not Chasm the Rift. Which is, I suspect, a game nobody knows. That's fine, it'll just be for me. Okay, I remember seeing the salt, although it may have been a different salt sample. Oh lordy, now I'm just going around in circles. Bee Dragon, what the heck? Thank you for the 1,000 bits. There were 2 bean redeems? Oh, good lord, Cahill. Okay, another bean redeem. Thank you for letting me know, Yanni. Oh no, it's the worst one. Buttered popcorn or rotten egg? Gotta tell you, popcorn, not a great jelly bean flavor. I mean, much better, but it's still not a great flavor. But at least it wasn't heckin' egg. Just let me go home, please. This is the same hole I've explored several times, I think. It is. Copper, that sounds like an enormous problem. Am I going in the same circle again? Not just circles, but the same circle. It feels like that's what I'm doing. No, I'm at least going in a different circle. And if I had known, I never would have had to search so far. I may just have to do this the long way. Wow. I think I'm just going to have to walk all the way back to the Grand Reef. There we go. Thank you, Chester. It is nice out. Right! We called our ship the Sky Penetrator for reasons. And by reasons, I mean because Cahill suggested it, and I was okay with it. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is going to be a terrible experience for me. It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me how miserable parts of this are going to be for me. Gold, what did you suggest? Oh. Like, I'm not sure how much I can actually do this. Oh, I thought it was Cahill's idea. Well, thank you for setting me straight, Gold. And by the way, kelp forests are not the reason this is going to be shitty. Kelp forests are shitty, but much less so than when I started the game. No, it's going to be navigating the Grand Reef without the assistance of my big ol' Cyclops. Which I'm not super looking forward to. Well, I saved, so now I don't even have a choice. Oh, good, it's getting dark as well. Sky, Gold. I don't know why I called you that. Gold, it can be called the Sky Penetrator for two reasons. Don't limit its creativity. God damn it, Shadow Mage. Why? Why are you like this? I will say, I haven't really seen a lot of this. So, like, at least... Oh, God. Oh, this is... Well... Oh... I'm going the wrong way! I just realized I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to cameras 5 and 6. I need to be going to cameras 1 and 2. Cahill. What? Why would that matter? Is that where I can find one of the things? Because irrespective, I've still got to go back. But I'll keep my eye out for eye stalks. Oh, I can't believe I wasn't even going the right way. Oh. You know, this game had to have another fucking nightmare up its sleeves. And it's not even the game's fault. It's my fault. Hi, egg. Aw. Drill can't kill eggs. Oh god, I've got almost 2 kilometers to go. That is so far. God, there are so many fragments I just never fucking scanned. Cahill, I'm keeping an eye out for your eye stalks. Excuse me, I didn't even see the pole. Oh, this is the worst timeline. I need everybody to understand that. Don't fart at me! Dad, the manatees farted at me. God, it's so far when you have to walk. Shadow Mage! Heck! If at any point I end up walking through the blood kelp zone, I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna cry for a long, long time. Because I feel like that is the only appropriate response to the blood kelp zone. Oh. And here it comes. Here comes hell. So I have to navigate through huge parts of the Grand Reef without my Cyclops. Oh. And I'm gonna have to go back through the whole fucking lava zone. Like, all of it. Cahill! Cahill, portals! Portals is exactly what I was looking for! Cahill! Somebody vote for me that Cahill is currently being maximum obnoxious. I spent several minutes looking for fucking portals, Cahill. Yeah. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All
Might as well take a moment to put my fungal sample in here. And take these out. Why not? God. This hasn't gone well. I might, Cahill. There might be some quantity of death incoming for you. And by some quantity, I mean all of it.
Aboard, Captain.
But what I actually want to come here for is some salt so I can make some more salted Reginald. Oh my god, Shadow Mage, are you just... Are you just... Copper, thank you! You were voting who's Cahill? Anyway, so welcome to the start of stream. Today, we're going to be trying to find the ingredients for the hatching enzymes. No, wait, what do you mean I started an hour ago, you fools? That never happened. It's fine. It only takes like 10 minutes to get down there. It's 15 in terms of getting to the actual lab. I appreciate everyone voting so vociferously on the issue of whether Cahill is being a butt. And I didn't even have to go far. I think that's the frustrating thing about losing that portal. If I'd known what the fungus sample came from, it would have been so much easier. Again, I'm not blaming the game a lot, but I do think it's a weird bit of inconsistency. I am doing better, Copper, and even descending the Grand Reef was not as bad as I feared. I was playing this on another file yesterday, and it's amazing how far I've come, because I was looking for, what was it? I was looking for the mobile vehicle bay components. To scan them, and I'm just like swimming out at night. You know, it's interesting, Copper. I know that because I've seen them once, but I've only seen the Sea Treaders exactly once. Wow. Shadow Mage, it's amazing how much of that sentence I hate. I'm sorry, Copper. It almost looked like you said that they poop important things. But, haha, you can't possibly have said that. Sea traders poop materials? I did not know that. It's probably one of the ways that the game replenishes otherwise limited materials, which is quite clever. Okay, but Cahill, that probably would have been like several years ago at this point that you said something about the sea traders. Or at least it feels like several years because I am slow at this game. I'm going to slightly switch the order there, Copper. Cuttlefish, better than Sea Treader, better than Reefback. But frankly, I consider the Sea Dragon Leviathan better than the Reefback, so... I consider fucking Reaper Leviathans better than the Reefback. I still hate the Reefback. After all this time, they're still the thing I'm most scared of. Sir! Please! I need you to relax. And it's always in the same spot. Something about the way they spawn there just fucks up their physics. Shadow Mage, what happened? And do you genuinely need someone to call for help? Me too, Cahill. Oh, that's interesting. Once this is finished, I can do the thing. Okay, you're sick. While that sucks, I was worried that you were, like, choking or something. Yeah! That's actually a very good point, Copper. There is something very tactile about this. Oh, also, I was considering for Halloween next year. Now, I don't have what it takes to do this yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll get super rich in the meantime. I was considering playing Subnautica VR. You know. Just to make it even worse. No, 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 Shadow Mage. Also, is that not what you use for Beat Saber? Yeah, Valve Index is what I want to get as well. Good! Yeah, excuse me. Good, Chester, go sleep. I love you too, cutie. Cahill, can I get a shout out for Chester? Hey, lava suddenly emerging. I've never seen that happen. Thank you, Shadow Mage. I shall certainly consider it. Because it is way cheaper than the $1,200 it would cost me to get a Steam Index. Which is the current Canadian price. Look at Cahill being all rad and cute, as usual. God, this dude's got a cool design. Now that I'm less immediately terrified of him. No, Copper, you were sick this morning, therefore you need to take a rest. Being sick is not a moral failing. It is not less of a reason to rest, it is more. I know what you probably mean, which is you have things to do. But sometimes the things to do are less important than healing. And by sometimes, I mean most of the time. I mean, that's good, Copper, but, like, rest is the best thing. It has, Shadow Mage. And worse, the entire industry has been doing it, like, with, what's the way to say it? I don't want to say maliciously, but knowingly. Well, Star streams are just incredibly wholesome. Nice job clipping through, buddy. Oh, lordy. Sir! Sir, that is not... Okay. I've explored 2 portals. What should have taken me about 40 minutes has taken me 70. But progress shall be made. Progress has technically been made. Now, I think I remember, and I don't think I actually need to do this one. I think this one goes to the Lost River, which is where you get the Ghost Seed pods. No, Cahill. I am mostly joking about issues with this game. This game is incredible. It is a monumental achievement. I just think it's hilarious when it's just like, I don't like them. Just gentlemen clipping through wall. It's not that deep. Hey! Ice Stalks! That was easy. Cahill, you may say as many things as you like. Oh, was that what you were going to say? Shadow Mage, I'm trying to be one of the kids. If that's what it takes to make me one of the kids, then I am. Okay, it's interesting that you say that, Cahill. Because I have a vague memory. I think the last part is in her tank.
Aboard, Captain.
I think I saw it in her tank. And that's where I'm gonna check now. Now, I still have to go back and synthesize the thing, but if I can get all the ingredients, I'm gonna be very happy. That's either definitely a yes or definitely a no. It's very hard to tell. Which I know is entirely the intent. But this gives... I don't know if Toucans is still here. But if so, this gives Toucans the opportunity to see she. This time I am actually going to leave the prawn suit here. Let's drink some water. And you know what? Let's put that away. And if Toucans isn't here, they can see it in the VOD. I've got to say, Cahill, long-term no, initially much worse. The reveal of she is the scariest thing. Look at her. I was saying something interesting to Cahill. And he can neither confirm nor deny. I think just because he doesn't know. I think the Warpers were genetically engineered from her DNA. She and the Warpers are the only psychic creatures of any kind that we've seen. They're the only creatures we've seen with the mantis arms. They both have tentacles. I just think the similarities are really stark. Heck, maybe it wasn't the sea crown that I saw here. Oh! You know, that goes deeper than I expected. Yeah! I was in a tizzy. This is bigger than I thought. I think I'm going to need the prawn suit to safely explore, interestingly. Wow. This is really cool. I hope I don't run out of oxygen. I feel like I'm gonna run out of oxygen. Oh, she just spawned in right beneath me. Yeah, no, Cahill, I'm gonna check every plant. I just also, and I know this may shock you, need to breathe. Oh, don't like her. And yes, I know she's good. Still don't like her. You're not the Sea Crown, are you? No, you're the Rogue Cradle. Or oh, that's not.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions.
Interesting.
Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
People who know language better than I do, is that Rogue Cradle or Rouge Cradle? I believe you, Copper, but it would be very difficult for me to get anything in here. Not impossible, but difficult. Hey! It's the thing! I have all of the ingredients. Oh, the sea glide. That's very clever, Copper. Chen, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gold. That is your 139th gifted sub, because you're insane. Thank you. Also, hello. Because it takes up space, Copper. And I haven't been doing a lot of, like, swimming. I've been doing a lot of prawn suiting. I've been doing a lot of cyclopsing. Wait, what? Am I... On whose channel, Cahill? Have I gifted 69 subs to my own channel? Because that seems like a weird thing to do. Oh, okay. Okay, so the time has come. I return to my little lab. You know, buddy, this is very exciting for you, I'm sure. But this is not underwater. Is this how evolution happens? Bye, Cahill. Have a good one. Oh, you're very close. So I feel like I'm pretty close to done at this point, which is very exciting for me. As I said, I love this game. I am in no rush for it to be over anymore. But I also think part of what's good about it is the fact that it's a game with an end. One of its great strengths is that it doesn't overstay its welcome. Yeah, Shadow Mage, tell that to Minecraft. This is kind of my problem with Minecraft. It is a great game. I enjoy playing it. I just can't play it. Because there's... Like, I need a game to have, like, a set progression. And Minecraft doesn't have that. I know there's the Ender Dragon, but fighting the Ender Dragon is by no means the end of Minecraft. Like, I would argue beat the Ender Dragon is a very weird definition within Minecraft of finished. Even beyond, there are more things to do. Just, that's not, like, firstly, I don't consider Minecraft to be a game about combat. But you can play Minecraft forever and never do the first thing to contribute towards that. And I don't think anybody could argue that you're not having the Minecraft experience. Minecraft is not a game about fighting the Ender Dragon. That is a thing you can do, And the developers decided that that's the point at which the credits roll. But, like, if you played Subnautica and just built bases and, like, and never attempted to make any progress towards getting off the planet, I think it would be reasonable for someone to say that you are not having the full experience of Subnautica. If you never even started doing Ender Dragon stuff, I think you're still having the full Minecraft experience. And yes, I'm aware of Dwarf Fortress, which is kind of even worse. I'm actually going slightly the wrong way in spite of my beacon. So yeah, I was saying that, like, before stream even started fully. I think what this game does so well is has a competently structured beginning, middle, and end. I think the structure of this game is what elevates it above a lot of other survival games. Chris, worse in terms of what I'm talking about. Dwarf Fortress doesn't even pretend to have like, a specific thing to do. Dwarf Fortress is just fuck around and find out simulator. And again, that's great. Sorry, Shadow Mage. I can't even blame colors this time. I got no excuse. I was just a dingus. Me too, Copper. I think Chester was briefly Copper. But yeah, Dwarf Fortress has nothing to do except play Dwarf Fortress. And don't get me wrong. That's fine. That's good. That's what the game's about. But that's not what I'm here for.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I most enjoy... Heck. I personally most enjoy games with a storyline, with a specific structure, and with a goal in mind. Shadow Mage, you start streaming it whenever you like. I don't think I've got quite enough space to... I'm gonna have to drop some things off. That's fine. Yes, I know it's very hot. I'm sorry. But also, you'll be fine, buddy. Okay. Did I not grab the fungal sample? I mean, clearly. Yep, there it is. I suddenly got very worried that something was wrong. Okay. Hatching enzymes get. I genuinely don't feel like we can be far from the end now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, I don't know how much more that entails. Because this could be a situation where there's 15 minutes left. This could be a situation where there's an hour left. We'll see. Here's one thing I find kind of interesting. Just talking about various games and simulation games. And I'll admit, this slightly breaks my argument. One of my favorite types of games is one, strangely, that I have, to this day, never streamed. I've not... I don't think... You could sort of argue with one game that I have, but I count it as being slightly different. So, I haven't really streamed a single management game. Which is one of my favorite genres. And I've got several on my list that I could and would happily stream. Heck, Copper. Yeah. Specifically, the one I have been wanting to stream for the longest. Why? Because it's the best, fuck you. Is, City Skylines. I do want to co-op Factorio as well. I don't want to solo Factorio because Factorio is impossible. Whoa! Let's just discover a thing I didn't... Like, it's not super useful, but I never discovered this hole. Is this another entrance? Nah, Factorio is impossible. I'm fine with that. This is another entrance. That's so cool! And all this time, I never found it. I don't even know which side of this I'm on. Also, I do appreciate the fact that this game thinks standing next to lava is 70 degrees Celsius. It's incredibly cute that they think the water here is not even boiling. Holy fuck! A warper just, like, spawned next to me and presumably tried to warp me. This is a bad place to be warped. I'm not 100% sure you're wrong, Shadow Mage. I will say, if I do stream City Skylines, I'm gonna get some traffic mods. Because that game does not handle traffic well. Whatever AI they use for their traffic is just dumb. It doesn't work. Okay. For a moment I was like, did I bring the hatching enzymes with me? I hope so. This time I am gonna take my prawn suit. Because I'm not sure, like, yeah. I've got a funny feeling about something that's coming. We'll see. Yeah, which just contributes to the traffic issue, Shadow Mage. Okay. I have hatching enzymes. Oh, I insert them here. Down the hatch. Oh. You see, those look just like warpers. Okay. No, this is pretty cute. Aww. Okay, that's fucking adorable. She just loves her babies.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end.
You know.
What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up?
No!
Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand.
It just started loving you.
Farewell, friend.
You're not allowed to die! Hi, username. I'm a little bit concerned. I am still infected. So, what happened? I think I own Dust, Shadow Mage. I think the pink stuff is just, like, water effects. I don't think it's anything in particular. Oh, wait, you mean this? There we go. Thank you, Copper.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal.
Hey.
No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Okay. Now I only have one task left before I can leave. Well, before I can safely leave. I'm curious where this brings me out. Because this is where her babies went. Oh! Is this the first island? I think it is. I think it heckin' is. Oh no, I fell a long way. Okay, so now it's not even far to... Okay. You know, I'm very glad this brings you out here. It makes it very convenient to get where we're going next, which is home. Well, one step before home. We've got to switch off the cannon, because if we don't switch off the cannon, bad shit is going to happen. I mean, I assume. Because I know what happened to the sunbeam. And it wasn't pretty. God, I forgot how big this place is. I missed what I was looking for. Interesting, Copper. I can believe that. I can believe that the game is 100% not designed for you to do that. Is this the one? This isn't the one. I know there's a big glowy thing, which lets you switch off the cannon. God, how can you beat this game before the sunbeam comes? That's absurd. I mean, yes, I recognize I've been as slow as humanly possible. That's not it either. Look. Is it downstairs? Sure, Shadow Mage. Okay, so it is downstairs. Ah. Okay, so I was just 100% wrong. Warpers don't care about me anymore? You see, this strengthens my suspicion that they're related to Lady. The glitchless speedrun is an hour. That's absurd. Wrong spot. I will, Copper. Once I've deactivated the thing. Oh, no, it's not... It's not because of the... They don't not care about me because of the Sea Emperor. They don't care about me because they're about quarantine. Yeah. I kind of realized that just before I read your message, Gold. Yeah. They're for quarantine enforcement. And they don't need to enforce quarantine against me. And I'm assuming now that I'm not infected... This will detect that the planet is safe. And turn off the gun. Oh no. Well, that's ominous. That's the most ominous. Okay. We're almost there. I'm quite excited about this.
Captain.
I believe there's a warper somewhere around here. I saw him hanging around. Yo! They're tossing out more Enzyme 42? Okay, so it's... So what I suspected is 100% accurate. They're going to cure... They're going to cure the planet. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing babies. Nor am I seeing a warper. So I may just be unable to scan a warper anymore. Wait, there one is. Aww. Well, heck. Well, no one can deny I tried. Gosh darn it. Okay. I tried twice. I'm done. And I'm gonna walk this back. Take in the last few sites. And then... leave this horrible, horrible planet behind. Beautiful, but horrible. Do-do-do. I still don't like their screams. God damn it. They don't like me being too close, apparently. Now, if you listen to Shadow Mage, up next is Barotrauma. You know. I've never played Dying Light, bro. Shadow Mage, are you familiar with the concept of irony? I am never playing Barotrauma. I'm sorry to hear that, Nintendo. I hope your mood improves in time. It's not strictly necessary. I'm gonna dock this in the moon pool. it has no advantage. But, I don't know. It just feels right to leave things a little bit neater. Oh, the sea moth is still there. Okay, I can't dock it. But I can leave it here. Ah! This is a genuinely kind of emotional moment. It's been so long getting here. And this is presumably the part where the game pulls out, ahaha, but you must do this other thing that will take 20 hours. Fish Mom isn't dead yet, Shadow Mage. You can't prove it. She's just dying. No, Copper, I'm not going back. I know there's a million things I haven't explored. I still don't know why there are lockers in here. All my water can go in lockers. Also my power cells and batteries. Also a single not particularly good fire extinguisher. I'm assuming that now I have to start pulling switches.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Oh, you have a very different voice.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, Gold. She was dying anyway.
Communications systems array active.
But now she has babies who will have babies, and the planet can begin to heal.
Primary computer systems active.
I don't know what I would put in the time capsule.
Life support systems online. All systems are go for liftoff.
I wasn't aware. Apparently time capsules are things from other players, which I didn't realize. Fuck, I left the cuttlefish behind. He'll be fine. So what I'm going... Stasis rifle is a super useful item. I'm thinking it would be cool to give somebody a stasis rifle. There we go. Hopefully someone finds that, and it makes their job a little easier. I don't... What? Do I need an image? Cool. You can have that image, I guess. I haven't taken any screenshots. If I'd known that was an option, I would have done many more. Status is ready. How do I...
Time capsule.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Fuck yes.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Ah, fuck you, birds.
2, 1. Time capsule jettison. Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
Fuck no.
Orbital debris field.
Okay. I thought the game was about to fuck me over. That's very pretty.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I follow myself. We are different, but we go together.
Bye, Fish Mom. I loved you. That was an incredibly satisfying experience. Yeah, let's get some cat jam in there. Yeah. This is a genuinely incredible game. Yeah, what? Start to finish. What a magnificent experience. I was so slow at this game. And everyone knows I was so scared. And there are still parts of it that scare me. But it is one of the best. I'm not going to say the best. Obviously, I haven't played every game, or I haven't even played enough games. Enough survival games to make that statement. But it is one of the best games of its type. The whole end sequence, and that for me has been several episodes, but from I would say from breaching the inactive lava zone all the way through to the end is absolutely stellar. The whole game is. But from that point, it is very clear that you are moving towards
Welcome
something
to
monumental.
Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Oh! I don't have 1 trillion credits. But yeah. That is Subnautica. That's not quite where I'm going to end stream, though. There is something I have been wanting to do for a while on stream. But I have found it difficult to justify spending a whole stream on it. I'm not sure how popular it will be. But an hour at the end of stream feels like the right time to do it. So, I am going to play some, and I want to see if it's a category. It's well known enough that it might be. It is. I am going to play some Sudoku. Which, it's just, I don't know, it's something different. It's something I would like to do occasionally. And I just think it'll be interesting. This, surprisingly, does not count as a survival crafting game. I am going to leave it on no backseating and no spoilers because, you know, I don't want those. But yeah, let's switch over to some Sudoku. Now, I am going to warn everybody. This is not going to be multiplayer. This is going to be... I'm not doing standard Sudoku. I could, but I'm not. What I'm doing... this is from a YouTube channel called Cracking the Cryptic, who are wonderful, by the way. But Cracking the Cryptic have a reasonably frequent series called GAS. GAS being GAS, short for Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. And the idea of Genuinely Approachable Sudoku is that if you understand the rules, then anybody can solve it. You do not need to be a genius. You do not need to be super good at it. You just need to understand the rules. I'm going to put on some background music. I hope. Go. Should probably make sure Firefox has any volume, because otherwise it won't work very well. What do we have here? Yeah, let's go with Katamari. I'm gonna put it a little quieter. And there we go. This is one of these Sudoku puzzles. Full disclosure, I have solved this one before, but long enough ago that I don't at all remember the solution. You'll notice on the right there's a set of rules, starting with normal Sudoku rules apply. If you don't know Sudoku, we are, Yanni. If you don't know Sudoku, what normal Sudoku rules apply mean is that in every row, in every column, and in every 3x3 box, you must place each of the digits 1 to 9 exactly once. So as an example, we've got a 7 over here. What that means is that nowhere else in this column can you have a 7, nowhere else in this row can you have a 7, and nowhere else in this box can you have a 7. Okay, I know most people know Sudoku, but I just want to make sure everybody's on board. Then there's this extra rule. Clues outside the grid give all digits that are adjacent to the 9 in that row or column. I'm going to put the volume down a little further. Because, fun fact, dealing with both Sudoku and Katamari, brains don't work that way. So, clues outside the grid give all digits that are adjacent to the 9 in that row or column. So, for example, if we look at this one, the clue is 4 and 5. What that means is, let's say we proved that the 9 was there. This could be 4 and 5. Okay, in this case, this can't be. Or this could be 5, and this could be 4. In this case, it can't be either. This is just an example. We've basically just proven the 9 isn't there. Which is something. But yeah, that's what that rule means. I don't really care about my time, but it does have a built-in timer, so I'm gonna use it. So the first thing I immediately notice is in the case where there is a single digit clue, that means there's a very limited number of places where the 9 can be. Basically, in that case, the 9 has to be up against one of the walls because it only has one neighbor. Have a good night, Chris. And in fact, in the case of the 6, we can immediately see the 6 has to be next to the 9. There's only one place it can be. Equally, the 5 has to be next to the 9. There's only one place it can be. The 3 here tells us that the 9 is either here or here. However, the 9 can't be here because we've already got a 9 in that row. Heck, Shadow Mage! So the 9 must be there with the 3 next to it. In the same way over here, the fact that there's a single digit here proves that the 9 must be against one of the walls, but the 9 can't be there because there's a 9 there. So that's a 9, that's a 7. Those are the easiest clues. However, we've got a 9 here. Oh no! So, I apparently have 2 trigger fires up here. Whoops. That looks awful. Thank you, Copper. You know what? Fuck it. No, wrong one. Extra stars, baby. It went away? Well, heck that. I'm just gonna redeem it then. It went away. I am the worst. The cooldown is 10 minutes! No! I'm sorry, Copper! I've ruined everything for everyone. There we go! In fact, what I am going to do is, why not? Let's vaguely put it over the Sudoku. I'm sure that actually looks not amazing, but I'm happy with it. Anyway, so as I was saying, if we start looking at the clues now, any 9 that we've added into the grid is already hugely useful. Because we know that in this column, 4 and 8 go next to the 9. So this could either be 4 or 8, but we know this can't be 8. We know this can't be 4, because we've already got a 4 in that row. So this has to be 8, and then on the other side, that has to be 4. In the same way, 6 and 7 have to go next to the 9. This could be either 6 or 7. By the way, this little app is fantastic. You can do pencil marks like that. So you can indicate this can be either 6 or 7. It's very useful. But this one, of course, can't be a 6, so this has to be the 7. And this has to be the 6. So we're already making some nice progress here. I do suspect that's where things are going to slow down a little bit. We've used a lot of our clues, but now these ones. The 1-8 and the 4-5, there's nothing immediately that stands out about them. We can do a little bit of logic with those, though. We know that 9 can't be here. Yes, Danky can. So 9 can't be here because there's already a 9 in this box. 9 can't be here. Even without this, we could prove that 9 couldn't be here because 9 has to have a 1 and an 8 on either side. So 9 could be there. We know 9 can't be there. 9 could be there. 9 could be there. That's more options than I would have liked. Hello, Niv. Yes. Hi. And I'm pretty sure I can do the same thing. You'll notice there's a lot of symmetry in this grid. Around, it's basically flipped over there. Hello, Cam. You have arrived just as I finished Subnautica and switched over to some Sudoku. I don't think I know Frostpunk, Shadow Mage. Niv, I'm very excited about Yandere Shark. Would you like to show? Would you like to post link in stream? And everybody must go look at it? Yes. She's very good, Niv. She's very good. With the 1-2. 1-2 is actually much less useful. I know 9 can't be there for a variety of reasons. 9 could potentially be there. 9 can't be there. 9 can't be there. 9 can be there. Okay, so I've identified three places it can be for the 1-8, and 3 places it can be for the 1-2. And there's a temptation here. Felseen. Oh, that's very cool, Niv. There's a temptation here to go, oh, this overlap must be where the 9 is. And if you put a 9 here, it would potentially work for both 1-8 and 1-2. But that doesn't mean that's right. That means that could be right. Because if there was a 9 here and a 9 here, that still allows it to be fulfilled. There's another technique I'm going to jump into in just a moment to see if it helps. 4-5. 9 can't be there. 9 could be there. 9 can't be there. Can't be there. Can be there. Can be there. So once again, you can see we're getting a lot of symmetry around this diagonal. The things that we could easily fill in, as well as the options, are forming these nice symmetrical things. It is Shadow Mage. This is PPF. Okay. So, one thing I want to quickly do. In the software, if you double-click on a digit, it highlights all of those digits in the grid, and it can sometimes be useful for finding things you wouldn't necessarily see. So we know that 3 is up top there. That's not very useful. 4 is somewhere in the middle here. Yeah, I don't think any of these digits are being super helpful. The closest we can get, 6 can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. I will pencil mark a digit when I can nail it down to 2 squares normally. Not always, but that's when I'm more likely to. Nothing useful with 7s. Nothing with 8s. Nothing with 9s. Okay. Let's look what's missing over here. That can sometimes be useful. We need, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to fill those in. As I said, it's always slightly frustrating when I get stuck on these ones. I finished this. I know I can beat this. Nice, Copper. As long as you're being safe, then I trust. Okay. The 7 clue is not useful. The 5-6 clue. Wait a second. Oh! Oh, no. I assumed a level of... now I can't remember the word. Symmetry that was not necessarily accurate. This 5-6 is the key. So I said that 9 could go here. 9 can't go here. Because 9 would have to have either a 5, illegal, or a 6, illegal, next to it. So 9 can't go there. The same is true of this spot. Again, it would have to have either a 5, illegal, or a 6, illegal. So that's not a 9. Now there's only one place here that a 9 can go. It has to be flanked by a 5 or a 6. The 6 can't go here. So there's the 5, there's the 6. It's an acceptable word, Shadow Mage. That also means this is not the 9. Okay, no fair, Shadow Mage, you're correct. So that's not a 9. Now 9 is in one of these two spots. Six is blocked out of all of those. This is edging towards usefulness. There we go. 9 can't be there. 9 can't be there. Because of this, 9 can't be there. Which means 9 is exactly there. Flanked by 1s and 2s. I don't know the order, but that's still huge. I will add that to the doc, Cam. It's not something It's not something that's caught my attention, but I will take a look at it. And it is something that no one has suggested, so... Simulator. There we go. Yes, Copper, I'm so glad. Yes, Chen. It is Sudoku-si. No, Shadow Mage, you need to keep spending your points on sounds. Because I put effort into those sounds and I fucking love them. Yes, Eastward is on my list. Like, it's been on my personal list for a while. And I don't know why I haven't played it yet. But now I'll be able to stream it, maybe. Okay. By the way, whenever you see something like this, this is what is typically referred to as a 1-2 pair. This is actually very powerful. We don't know the order of these. This could be 1 and 2, or 1 and 2. However, either way around, we know that these are the only two spots for a 1 and 2 in this row. That means we can eliminate 1 and 2 from the entirety of this row. In spite of the fact that we know nothing really about the 1s and 2s. Oh yeah, copper, that's always awful. Okay. Oh, okay. Once again, this can't be a 9. If this is a 9, then on this side of it, there's either a 4 or a 5. Both of those are unacceptable. So this is not a 9, meaning this is a 9. It has to have 4 and 5 on either side. This can't be the 5, so that's 4. That's 5. That is not 4. Resource management and suffering? Why, Shadow Mage? You know me too well. Okay, can we do anything useful with these 5s now? Not really. We can nail a 5 down into one of those two. That's not huge. We've got the 9 here. The 9 is flanked by 1s and 8s. Unfortunately, we don't know enough about 1s or 8s to do much more with that. So what... Oh, that's potentially useful. So what we can say now... Thank you for spending the points, Copper. I own this war of mine. I haven't played it yet. But I own it. So, this 2-8 clue is actually becoming very useful. Neither of these can be a 9. There's a 9 in the box. There's no space for the borders. There's a lot of reasons. This can't be a 9 because it's got a 5 on the other side. This can't be a 9 because there's a 9 in the column, and we know it's a 1 or an 8. So there's only 2 places the 9 can go. However, I think we can narrow that down even further. If the 9 was here, it would have to have a 2 on one side and an 8 on the other. This can't be a 2. Because we know that it's either a 1 or an 8. But if it's an 8, then on this side, we know there's a 2, which is illegal. So, this can't be a 9 either. This has to be a 9. And this is a 2-8 pair. Now, I mentioned earlier, something very useful that happens with pairs is if this is a 2-8 pair, we know that this is the only place in this entire row where either a 2 or an 8 can go. Which means the 8 can't be there. That's a 1, that's an 8. We can also eliminate 2 from those, because we've got the 2-8 pair. In fact, because of this, we can also eliminate the 1 from there. Now we've got a 3-4 pair here, meaning that we know neither 3 nor 4 is over there. We've got another 1-2 pair. Oh! And interestingly, that just tells us what this digit is. In this row, we have a 1, a 2 somewhere, a 3 somewhere, a 4 somewhere, a 5, a 7, an 8 somewhere, and a 9 somewhere. The only thing that's missing is a 6. I cannot express to you how much I'm enjoying this. I know this is the nerdiest activity, but I'm a nerd. Oh! In fact, we even know where the 8 is. Where the 2 and 8 go. The 8 here tells us that that's a 2. That is an 8. Yeah, well, that's my issue with this war of mine. Like, I want to play it. I may even want to stream it. But I don't think it would be fun. Anyway. We can eliminate 8 from there, and we can eliminate 8 from there. 8 only has 1 spot. I'm actually surprised that this 1-2 pair didn't get resolved at all along the way there. But that's fine. So the 5 we've done, the 2-8 we've done, the 1-2 we've done as much as we can, 7 is done, 5 and 6 is done, 6 and 7 is done. Okay, we finished all of these clues along the left-hand side. 4-8 is done, 1-8 is done, 3 is done, 4-5 is done. 6-8 is not done. But we can actually basically do it already. Because we've got the 6. Which means 9 is in one of those 2 spots. And since there's already a 9 there, we know that the 9 goes there. Bordered by an 8. And 6 is done. So we've used all of the clues along the outside of the grid. That means those are now completely irrelevant. Now it's just normal Sudoku. Copper. Balan Wonderworld was fantastic to shitpost on. Yeah, now this is just Sudoku. And that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. That means it's going to be a little easier. We've still only got 2 1s, so nothing useful there. Ooh, that almost convinces me that that has to be a 2. But 2 can still be in any of these 3 spots. I know 3 has to be up top, but that's not useful yet. It's always frustrating when highlighting doesn't really give you much. Heck. I really thought by now I'd be getting more than this. Okay. 6 can't be in any of those. 6 has to be there. Always, Copper. Also, I've never played Celeste. May never play Celeste because I'm bad at Twitch platformers. But Celeste has a hell of a soundtrack. There's quite a lot of 8s. That normally suggests you can do something. And yet in this case it looks like we can't really... Well, we can. 8 can't be there, 8 can't be there, 8 can't be there. Meaning there's only 1 place left for an 8. And we can also get the 8 in box 1. Now we've got... now we're only missing 1 8, which guarantees that we can get it. It's not there, not there, not there. That was good. You do not, Copper. I should probably change it at some point, but nobody needs a permit in my chat. Ooh, Copper. I love them all. That's really rad. Aw, that's incredibly sweet as well. Okay, so I've got all the 8s, all the 9s. 9s have suddenly become less helpful than they were, just because the clues outside don't really matter as much. So now we can start looking at what digits are missing. This row needs a 3, a 5, a 6, and a 7. Sometimes this will reveal great truths. Sometimes it won't do much at all. But it is worth doing. So, 3 definitely isn't there. We've already got a 3 in this row. So that's at least useful because it tells us that the 3 in this row is here. That doesn't really buy us much useful, but we've still got it. This isn't 5. This isn't 6. That wasn't as useful as one might have hoped. Let's look across instead. This is missing 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is not 2 or 3. Chen, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Yanni. Bringing you to 140. You are insane and need to be stopped. Neither of those can be 5. That 4-5 is looking very tasty. It would only take one more digit to figure out exactly what that is. I'm only missing 3 digits from here. I probably should have looked there first. And those are 1, 2, and 3, conveniently. This is neither a 2 nor a 3, so that's a 1. That being a 1 makes this a 2-3 pair. 2-3 pair here means this isn't a 2. That's a 1. That's a 2. I don't think that was necessarily groundbreaking, but it was useful. Yeah. Oh, wait. We've also got this digit. Because we know we've got the 2-3 pair. So that is a 7. Oh, we could have got the 7 here earlier. Not monumentally useful, but still worth noting. 7 is in one of 2 spots there. Oh, Skim. That's... Oh, God, that should have been my title. That would have been a much better title. Ah, wait. 1-2 pair here means this isn't a 2. This is missing 1, 2, 3, and 4 also. Well, 1-2 pair there. Removes 1 and 2 from there. Means this is a 1-2 pair. And now things start moving back and forth. 1-2 pair here means this isn't a 2. That's the 3. That's the 2. 3 here means this is a 4. This is a 3. 3 is in neither of those two. So 3 has to be there. In this row, we're missing 1. In this row, we're missing, it looks like 5. Yeah. What are we missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like. Yeah, 2 and 4. Which does not automatically... Yes, it does. That's 2. That's 4. Skim, thank you for confirming that you're not a bot. And this is a 2-5 pair, meaning this has to be a 3-7 by the looks of it pair. 3-7 pair, which still doesn't resolve. Nothing is disambiguating that. Ah, but this at least does disambiguate. That's not a 5, I just noticed that. Thank you. Let me sit up straight. In fact, across here, we're missing 4, 6, and 7. 4, 6, and 7. This isn't a 7. This isn't a 6. This isn't a 4. Occasionally you get a situation like that where you have those 3 digits in what's called a triple, and a different digit gets eliminated from each of them. It's incredibly frustrating because it's just the least helpful thing. I can probably do more Sudoku and just haven't really noticed. 1, 2... Heck. This is... Oh, wait. That's 1. That's 2. That doesn't immediately resolve anything, but it gives me the 1 there. I haven't done all of the 1s, but I've done plenty of them. But not enough. 1 can still be in either of those. Ooh, this is getting a little bit mean. What's missing from here? Clearly 4, 5, and 7. This is not 4 or 5. That should not have been selected. This is not 4 or 5, that's 7. Eliminate 7 from there. Importantly, also gives us the 3 and the 7 there. That's not 7, that's not 3. 6, 7 pair there eliminates both 6 and 7 from there, leaving us with just a 5. 5 there gives us 3 there. And in fact, the 7 here gives me the 6 there, and the 7 there. 5 there gives me 4 there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a 4, 5 pair here, which is resolved. This looks like it's beginning to come apart at the seams, in the best possible way. 2, 3 pair there gives me a 5 there. Unfortunately, this kind of arrangement where you've got 2 rows with several missing digits, which are all like the same sets, is often an indication that something went wrong somewhere. Which, if true, would be very unfortunate. So 1's not useful. 2's not useful. 3's not useful, at least not here. Oh no. Have I made a mistake? Nope. Oh. This 7 gives me the 4 there, the 6 there, the 1 there, the 7 there, the 2 there, the 1 there, the 3 there, the 4 there, the 3 there, and the 2 there. Just one pencil mark that I didn't notice. It took me 30 minutes. I'm sure I could have gone faster, but it's not like stream slowed me down. I'm not super fast at these, but I really enjoy them. I'm going to see if I can do another one quickly, because I had a lot of fun. This is called House of X. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits cannot repeat along marked diagonals. So that's actually a fairly common kind of supplementary rule. The one I just showed you with like the things bordering 9s, that's a fairly uncommon rule. But what's called an anti-diagonal Sudoku, like this, is pretty common. And I feel like this is a natural extension of the Sudoku rules to include another set of 9 lines. Okay, and I can already see something useful we can do with that. 1 can't be there, because there's already a 1 in that box. 1 can't be there, because there's already a 1 in that box. Which means 1 has to be along that diagonal. And we can do that with a bunch of digits. 5 can't be there, 5 can't be there, so 5 is over there. 4 can't be there, 4 can't be there. 4 has to be there. 6 isn't there, 6 isn't there. Okay, and now we have, importantly, a 4, 5, 6 triple. Within this box, we know exactly where 4, 5, and 6 go as a set. Not necessarily individually, but it doesn't matter individually, because we know that whatever is left has to go into the other ones. So that is a 2-9 pair. Which, again, is fairly powerful, because it tells you that, at least along the diagonals, 2 and 9 don't go in those marked spots. They can't. I also just want to mention 8 can't go there or there. So 8 is over there. Now here's an interesting thing. Using the other diagonal, 6 can't go there, 6 can't go there. So 6 has to be on one of those three, in one of those three squares. But we know that only one of those can be a 6. So the central square has to be the 6. It doesn't have any other option. That is the only way a 6 can be in the central block on both diagonals, which is a requirement. So that's the 6. 3 can't go there, so 3 goes along there. 7 isn't here, 7 isn't here, so 7 is along there. That's just marking what I can quickly. That 6 will be useful. It's not immediately useful. What I can see, this 5 gives me the 4 there and the 5 there. This 2 gives me the 9 and the 2. So central block, or central square, honestly resolved pretty quickly. And in many ways, the central square is both the strongest and the weakest for solving. It's often the first to resolve, because the most things kind of point towards it, but it also points outward to the most squares. A 6 in here hits 4 other squares. Whereas if you look at something like this 6 affects... Oh, 4 other squares as well. Okay, I'm a dingus. I don't know. It just feels more powerful for some reason. So 6 can't be there, or there, or there. 6 is locked over there. In the same way, 6 is locked over there. This pattern can be useful. It's not really it's not helping us at the moment. But it's a thing to keep an eye out for. When you have a pattern like this, it's typically called an X-wing. It's not quite as powerful as a pair, but if this is a 6, this is a 6, or if this is a 6, this is a 6. Sorry. Which is fairly straightforward from the pencil markings. The point is, either way around, there can't be any other 6s in these rows. Even though you don't have, like, a pair, you know where the 6s go in those 2 rows. I don't think that'll help me today, but it helps in a lot of puzzles. So it's always worth looking for and marking out. 5 can't go there, 5 can't go there. And can 5 go on this diagonal? Yes, unfortunately 5 can still go on this diagonal, but it can't go there, so that's 5. Okay, I almost worried myself. Okay, now 5 can't go there, can't go there. So 5 goes on that diagonal. I know I can clean it up, but I want to see if I can mark a triple on this diagonal, just to give me a few other things before I start cleaning up. So I looked at 5s horizontally. Vertically, 5s are not nearly as powerful. Oh wait, I can eliminate 5 from there and there. I know where 5 goes on that diagonal. That's so interesting. I didn't even notice that. 6s, I think I checked and didn't find them particularly useful. 7 is... Oh! 7 is set. And since 6 went in one of 2 places, that's our 6. Lovely. That's a lot of 6s. Enough to give me that. That gives me that. And that is 9 6s. That's all of our 6s. I got one extra 7 there. 7 can still be in 2 places here. One of them on the diagonal, but there's nothing to stop a 7 being on the diagonal at the moment, so no dice. 8. 8 is not looking super useful. No. And unlike in the last puzzle, 9s are doing us very few favors. Okay. Now we can again start looking at rows and columns that are missing very few digits. Those are typically quite powerful. This is missing 1, 7, and 8. Oh, good. And we can't eliminate anything from either of those. That's amazing. Normally you can at least get rid of one option. Oh well. This is also missing 3, but I suspect the same thing's going to happen here. This is missing 1, 4, and 8. Is that correct? Yes. This can't be 4. And this can't be 4. 1, 8 pair there tells us where the 4 goes. That was nice. And now we know where 4 goes on that diagonal. We don't quite know enough to place the 4 yet in box 6. Any other super useful? Not really. We've got a 1, 7, 8 triple here. Even though this is missing the 7, it still counts as a 1, 7, 8 triple because we know where all 3 of those digits are. The fact that this can't be a 7 is just more information. So here we're missing 2, 4, and 5. Ah, this can't be 4 or 5. This can't be 5. That's 4, that's 5. Oh, that was remarkably useful. And in fact, that tells us where the 4 is. I was going to say almost, but 4 can't be on the diagonal because we've already got a 4 on this diagonal. That's where the 4 goes. And now we have an X-wing on 4s. Not super useful at the moment, but still worth noting. Oh, how did I not notice that we've got a 3 here? We know where the 3 is on that line. So this line is now missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've already got marked down, and 8. Bye, Chen. Drive safe. I love you. This can't be 8. This can't be 7. We have a 1, 8 pair on this diagonal, giving us the 7. Now 7 can't be there, 7 can't be there, 7 can't be there. We know where the 7 is. Importantly, now we also know 7 is not in this box on this diagonal. So 7 has to be in this box on this diagonal. But it can't be here or here. So we know where 7 is. Ooh, this isn't a 7 now. So we've got a 1, 8 pair here. 1, 8 pair there gives us a 3, 7, 9 triple there. That's not 3. Ah, neither of those is 7. So that's the 7. This is going relatively well so far. Dare I say, going a little too well. all of my suspicion is active now that the mistake is coming. I tend to make silly mistakes. In this row, we need 1, 2, and 3. This can't be 3. And that's... Oh, and this can't be 2. Got a 2-3 pair there, meaning this is a 1-9 pair by the looks of it. Yep. There's nothing looking into that to tell us what's going on there. But that is an 8, meaning that is a 1. And there we go. That's a 9. That's a 1. That's an 8. Neither of those is 8. And in fact, that's 7. And that's 1. Here we're missing 2. Here we're missing 9. 9? Yes. We've still got an unresolved 2-3 pair there, but hopefully something will resolve that before too long. This is some pretty epic music for Sudoku. Here we're missing 1, 3, and 8. This is not 3. This is not 1. This is not 3. Okay, we know where our 3 is. That resolves the 9 and the 3 there. Not that 9 tells us where the 9 goes there, which is lovely. The 1-8 pair there, meaning whatever that is, it's not an 8. Which means I think, yeah, the 8 can't go there, and the 8 can't go there. That's the 8. Also, there was a 1 in the box to resolve that. There were 2 ways to resolve it. Oh well. Now we're missing 2 and 9. That's 2, that's 9. We could get that because that looked into that box. And this is missing 4 and... This is missing 3 and 4 by the looks of it. That being 4, and that being 3, that being 4. Missing 2 digits here being 1 and 9. That's 9. That's 1. We're missing 2 here, which is 5 and 8. Nothing resolves that yet. Here we're missing 2, 3, and 8. That's not 2. That's not 3. And that's not useful. This would be missing 5, 3, and 8 to complete the row. But it's not 3 or 8. That's the 5. That's the 8. That's the 3. That's the 2. That's the 8. That's the 5. Lovely. This is missing 2 and 9, which we can resolve thanks to that 9. And now we can make that a 3. And now 1, 2 is missing. 2, 3, 4, 8 is missing. Yes. And this one gives us the 8 there and the 1 there. That was much better performance on my part. Yeah. I like having the option of doing something a bit silly, like Sudoku, if a stream doesn't go as long as I would like, as it did today. I hope you all enjoyed the, as I said, the slight silliness of a Sudoku stream. I certainly did. Who should we raid? David Peterson is on, Sunny is on, Gam is on, Cahill's on, Vegeta's on. I think I'm gonna raid Cahill. Is everyone okay with that? I'm going to assume everyone's okay with that. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know the highlight was, of course, Subnautica, and boy, was it a highlight. But those of you who stuck around for the Sudoku as well, I really appreciate that, because it's just a fun, silly thing I really enjoy. I will be live again on Friday at 5:30 Eastern Time. I'm not yet sure exactly what I will be doing. I have 2 ideas, and I will figure out which one I do. Presumably before Friday. If you'd like, you can join my Discord if you're not already a member. It's where I update my schedule, and it should be the best way to keep track. Whoops. I didn't mute Cahill. But yeah. I hope to see you all around. I hope you all have a lovely evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. And you need to stay cute. Although that wouldn't be difficult for any of you, because you're so naturally cute. I'll see you all around. Have a good one, everyone. Ciao.